been hanging out with Wheat Kings for a week now, so let's talk about the different things that I've observed. Alright, so I was around for a few wars, and I was actually hoping, not that I wanted to lose one, or that I wanted them to lose one, but when I got here, they were on a good winning streak. We won a couple of the wars I was in, and you know, everything's always looks good and everything goes well when you're winning. The real question is, how do you handle adversity and when things go bad? You know, everybody's been very positive. Again, the percentages are amazing. Everything is very positive with the group. I love how much the leaders talk and help the other members. And then we had this loss, right? Tied. The percentage was really close, and everybody handled it well. I'm actually really impressed with how well they took it, because again, when you're winning that much and you actually drop one, it's really kind of hard to handle. A lot of guys didn't attack. Not sure why. I might have missed all their activities, mostly at night when is my night anyway, and so I don't know how they handle. Maybe a lot of these bases are fillers, but it all came down to what happened at the top of the board, and it was close. But you know, they just didn't get that other star. So it was a good war. It was close, but it is what it is. But again, they all handled it well. It was the group didn't like turn on each other on a tough loss like that, and they came back with another win. Again, close, but this time they won on percentage. Let's take a look at that war to see if everybody showed up and who didn't. Again, a couple no attacks. And I don't know if they talked about them with them ahead of time to find out what happened. I don't know if he was an elder beforehand. I'm not really sure what happened with all those. But, you know, they're still in the clan, and they didn't lose, and that's good. And again, it came down to every war should come down to what happens up top. Everything else gets covered. But it was good to see. It was good to see them get back on the winning path. And again, it's the way they talked about it and the way everybody handled it was really well. And I'm impressed by that, because leadership comes down to how do you handle things when it is not going well. It's really easy to run a clan if you're destroying everybody and things are going smoothly. So that one loss thrown in there, again, it was a tough loss, but I thought they handled it really well as leaders. And you know, you move on to the next one, and that's all you can do, right? You just next war up. Let's keep going. So good job, guys. The other thing I've been impressed by is their willingness to talk about and learn different attacks. Like up here, some of these guys have been trying some more hogs, so there's a transition there. I was doing, because of the troops that are available to me, I was doing Goho, and those have been working out in the clan wars I have been in. But the big one for me was Prash. Again, the leader, the fact that he's willing to look at different attack styles, and even though I don't have the troops, you know, we talked about doing Lava Loon in one of the wars, one of their close wars, and so he really went out on a limb, trained up some Lava Loon troops, did some practice attacks. We talked about you know, the deployment technique and what was needed. He's actually used it in the last few wars. Now with mixed success, obviously, because we came up short on this one, and even though they won this war, you know, they didn't 3-star number one. I haven't even watched the attack, so let's take a look at it. But again, the Expos are on the ground, so that's a great choice for it. The air defenses are kind of spread out, so that makes it a little tough. But he does it here where he draws out the clan castle and kills it. Nothing wrong with that. It's not the way I suggest doing it, but considering that his poisons are low level and his hounds are still low, I'm really impressed by his willingness to discuss and learn these things. And it sets a good example for the other players if you can get people to discuss it and talk about it and show as the leader that you're not just going to learn one attack strategy and then just try to make that work for everything. It's not the case. You need to learn multiple styles, and the fact that he's been willing to do that is really good. So it's a clan that I think has really got great potential, and they keep working on. I love this right here with the snag that one air sweeper. It's not the way I suggest deploying a Lava Loon, but like I said, he's new to it, and I haven't been 100% available at the same time that he's been on. So I need to, you know, he's learning the best he can off YouTube videos and the small discussions we've had, but he's doing really well. I mean, they're making it work. So good on him for doing that. And like I said, not every clan and every leader is willing to learn new things. Sometimes we have a tendency to think we know everything. I know I get in that mode sometimes. So I've been very impressed by Prash's ability to look at different styles and discuss different things. And he's really helpful with his clanmates as well, discussing things and helping them to come to conclusions on how they should attack different bases and stuff like that. And as we've seen, it's obviously very effective because, let me jump back. I mean, their war log is very solid. And so it's a good, helpful clan, and it's one that I think most people should be proud to be in. So if you find your way over to Wheat Kings, you know, be happy that you're there and learn some stuff and help them out, because I think they have great potential, and their ability to win and put up high percentages every time is excellent. And the last thing I want to discuss is the tone of the males. These tell you a lot about the leaders that you have when you're out here putting up these different what comes out in the mail. It's all very positive. You know, they don't throw a whole lot of negative stuff out there. Yes, again, we're on different times, and so their worst start at times for me that don't work out well for me. So I opted out of the last two because I didn't want them to feel like I was holding them back. I did my attacks and I got them in, but I don't want them to feel like the coordination of the war was holding them back. So I decided to opt out to not disrupt things. But again, they've all been very positive, and they've all been doing really well, and they discuss you know, the strategies. And again, I love all the positive and stuff in here. So a lot of clans aren't like that. I've been in quite a few where, you know, the leader may come across as a bit totalitarian and do things my way or you're out or something of that nature. But I don't get that with these guys at all. They've been very very positive with each other, and they help each other out a lot. And you know, it's a clan it's very good. I like it. So I think people should, if you're looking for a clan, a decent war clan that is up and coming and trying to, you're not looking for one that's top end, that's all maxed out. I mean, these guys are hot. They're high guys are 10 hole 9s. They've got a 10 that they're developing into an offensive only 10, although it does have like a 10 hole 8 defenses right now. But it's a good clan. So if you're looking for one that's not, again, top end or already well established, and you want one to grow with, this is a perfect clan to come into and grow with, and your impact will be felt right away if you're halfway decent. So good group, and I'll start working on that suggestions video next. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. For more tips on running a clan, attacks, or other information, go to clanconsultant.com.